Hey boys, it's been a while. Time for an update on our channel, hear from you guys a little bit, and we want to show you how some of our projects are going around the shop.
So it's been a busy year for us here at Jack's, probably the busiest year we've ever had. And last week actually marked the 4-year anniversary of the first Miata video I ever posted. So obviously a lot has changed since then.
So I'm personally coming up on about 3 years of doing this YouTube thing, and it's definitely had its ups and downs, and it's time for a change.
So you may or may not have already noticed the way our YouTube channel has changed drastically over the past few weeks. We changed our banner, updated the profile pics, updated some of the thumbnails, and we actually took down about half of the old videos. Some of the stuff like podcasts and some of the reviews, even some of the builds that we didn't think really made sense on the channel anymore. The harsh reality of it all is that we actually spent a lot of time and money on making those videos the best they could possibly be for you guys. But they're causing a huge problem with YouTube.
Our problem is with the YouTube algorithm, and I won't get too much into how the YouTube algorithm works because it's really boring, but the basic thing you need to know is if you watch the whole video, the video gets pushed to more people. And if you look at our content, how it's changed over the last few years, it's strived towards more well-cut, attention-holding, and fun videos that we would watch ourselves. And honestly, over the last year, we've been pretty happy with the content we've been making. But our algorithm has made no change, even though we've been trying to make our videos better, and that is just frustrating. We want to build cars, but to build cars, you need money. And to get money, you need to get views consistently. And to get views consistently, your content needs to get shown to the people that like your videos. Problem is with YouTube is even after 4 years, it doesn't know what type of content we make. Anyone with an IQ over 50 can literally look at our channel and see we race cars, build cars, and just overall have fun shenanigans with cars. Problem is the good old computer algorithm over at YouTube is shown us on everything from Russian boxing videos to My Little Pony content to TikTok hack videos. And most likely, if you're watching My Little Pony content, you're probably not gonna watch our content. And you're only gonna watch 5 or 10 seconds of our video, and you might have clicked on it because the thumbnail is cool, but you're not gonna watch very much of it. And that gets back to the problem that is our videos don't get watched and watched all the way through, we don't get pushed to more people.
So all of our changes have actually been to get our content in front of more people like you that like the type of stuff that we make. And obviously over time, we'll continue to upgrade. We actually love to hear from you guys, what you like or dislike about the channel, where you found us, and what you'd love to see us do in the future. Those comments are really useful for us and actually give us a really good idea of how to plan as things move forward. So all we ask of you guys is if you'd continue to watch our content. And if you actually like the content, like it and subscribe so that YouTube knows that our content is liked by people like you who like cars like us.
And for those that were here from years prior with our scripted content, our car reviews, and our podcast, stay tuned. We have really big stuff coming up and it will pertain directly to you.
Now enough about the boring stuff. Let's get to the real important stuff, the cars. The first update we're gonna give you is on the RX-7. Summer is finally over and the heat waves are done, the tarmac's cooling off, and this car has treated us so well. We've ripped on this car, beat on this car, and it's always right there for us. But we've only taken it to one track. We've only been to Willow. So this fall, we want to take it to the other parts of Willow, Apple Valley, and maybe even some races outside of SoCal. Other than that, we really don't have a lot we want to do to this car besides basic maintenance. Obviously, we'd love to put a bigger engine in it, get more horsepower, maybe put some aero on it, but we really have to become better race car drivers and drivers overall, handling just 100 horsepower before we add that new power and speed to the car.
And now it's time to talk about the truck. It's not here. No, I did not sell it. I didn't get rid of it. I love that truck, but it has been the biggest pain in my butt. It has a really bad spark knock, and honestly, I just can't find the problem. It is, for the first time ever, I have taken the car to a dealership, and it is at Galpin Ford in North Hills, California, and it's been there since the end of June. It is September 22nd. It's not good, but my hope is to have it back soon because we really need that truck. If we want to go to track events, it costs a lot of money, and just having the truck to be able to tow cuts the cost in a third of us going to the track every time. So it would make it a lot easier for us to go places, and I just want my truck back.
So the Miata was just recently painted, and I've been driving around town a lot lately. It's been so nice to have this car and drive a nice car again around town, especially in the canyons. And we do have some stuff happening with this car. There will be videos coming out soon. Don't worry about it. There will be videos coming out soon. But we don't have a full structured plan for this car. We don't know what's happening after this. All we know is that yes, it did take a little bit longer with that BMW SUV accident in the front end that it got a little mushed. But this car is back on track to becoming something amazing, and over time, you guys will be a part of the whole thing with us.
Now, if you remember this hunk of metal, this is our friend John's 240SX S13 that we're building into a drift car. Now, the astute viewer might notice that the last time you saw this car, it didn't have rear wheels, front wheels, or anything. When we did our backyard redo, I had to kind of move this car around, and it was just need to go, and I had to put the wheels on. So it's sitting here now. It has everything kind of bolted up, but we're gonna be making some videos coming up on this very, very soon. It's been a very expensive project to do this, and with the year not being great over the last couple, the project's kind of been on pause a little bit. So we're back though. This car is gonna get some stuff. We have an engine for this car. We have a transmission for this car. It's gonna get some wiring. It needs the brakes finished up just a little bit. And this thing's gonna be drifting really, really soon. And the question is, what's next? Things have been moving a little bit slower than we would hope for them to be moving, but it's all right. As you don't know, I work in the film industry and so does Ben, and this year has been one of the slowest years ever. A lot of people are saying this is worse than like the '08 crash and all that. So money has been very tight, and that means no new cars. I'm doing all right, it's okay, but not gonna be buying any cars right now.
Yeah.
So I do have a little bit of found free time though, and I am gonna spend that working on the cars we have here, doing more events, just trying to do as much with Jax and make these videos the best I physically can make them for us. As cars are on the horizon though, as soon as money is back, there are some that are gonna happen. I'm gonna want a drift car of some sort to tandem with this 240 because I know I'm gonna get the itch instantly as soon as I drive this thing. As well as I have a frame I bought for a car that is really special, that is collecting dust behind my house, and before that was collecting dust in the desert for 30 years. I'm really excited to do that. It's gonna be one of the most challenging builds we've ever done, but it just needs a little bit of time.
But we also love hearing what you guys like, what you guys are working on, what you saw on our channel that you liked, and kind of help us continue to move that direction forward. It's crazy to think about what we've done in the past 4 years, and filling a room with the amount of people who just watched one of our videos still doesn't even like make sense to us. It's a lot of people, and sometimes it's hard to fathom. So we really from the bottom of our hearts just want to say thank you guys. This isn't the grand tour send off, you know, we're not done completely. But we do really appreciate you guys, everybody who's watched, everybody who's liked, subbed. We're gonna continue working on this thing. And like Sam said, cars are always on the horizon. So please keep following with us, and we'll see you guys very soon. Nice.
Hi boys. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You should low-key leave that in.
I might.